Welcome to Eyes of the Snake, Volume 1. When the blood moon ignites and 30 endless nights begin, former vampire hunter Kai must lead a fragile trio of outcasts to survive the vampire hordes. But one ally is silently becoming a vampire herself, and the sun is being devoured by the dark, may never return. It begins with the blood moon ignites over the city skyline, casting everything in crimson. Kai watches from a rooftop as 30 nights begin, and vampire hordes erupt from the darkness below. A brief flicker of gold crosses the moon. Before it fully crimson, his pulse stutters. He sees tally marks scratched into the concrete ledge. Previous night's counts. He clutches his broken sword hilt and whispers his old hunter's vow before turning away. Turns when Kai leads Ren to a partially collapsed subway station he knows from past hunts. Inside, they find Zara barricading the entrance with debris. Zara resists letting them in, but relents when Kai shows the hunter's brand burned into his palm. The three seal the station as vampire howls echo outside. A moment later, the emergency lights flicker, then dim without explanation, casting the platform in deeper shadow. Zara glances at the dead lights and tightens her grip on a metal pipe, and leaves us with the three reach a ventilation shaft leading to the surface. Kai climbs first and sees the horizon glow faintly gold. He calls down that dawn is coming. But Ren clutches his ankle from below, and her violet eyes are fully glowing, with veins spreading up her neck. The gold light flickers and dies. The blood moon's red reclaims the sky. Kai realizes the blood moon is eating the sun. He descends to the group. Zara sits with her knees drawn up, whispering her brother's name. Ren stares at her trembling hands. The black cord limp around her neck. Kai lowers himself back into the shaft and sits down heavily. The episode ends on the three of them staring at a sky that will never break.
Welcome to Eyes of the Snake, Volume 1. If this story pulls you in, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can follow the next part the moment it arrives.
Wide shot of rooftop at dusk. City skyline silhouetted against a massive blood moon. Crimson light flooding the world. The sky split open like a wound. The conflict escalates as strained. A flash of gold, just for a heartbeat, pushing Kai toward clenched. Then the horde came. Kai reacts to what just happened. A flash of gold, just for a heartbeat. Now, clenched. Then the horde came. Then the scene reveals the hidden cause. A brief flicker of gold crosses the moon. Kai makes the scene's hardest choice. He clutches his broken sword hilt and whispers his old hunter's vow. Kai must live with the result. Close-up of the concrete ledge with tally marks etched in the stone. This points directly toward the girl in the alley, where Kai flees through a burning alley and finds Ren cornered by three vampires. Breathless, he could have run. Every instinct screamed to keep moving, to let the alley sort itself. But the girl's eyes, silver white hair, violet glow, held him in place. The conflict escalates as drained. He swung the broken hilt and felt something tear across his ribs in return. Pushing Kai toward her gaze, dropped to the marks on his coat. Then the scene reveals the hidden cost. Her gaze dropped to the marks on his coat. Kai makes the scene's hardest choice. Ren stares at him with violet eyes, bleeding but unafraid. Kai must live with the result. Medium shot of Kai mid-swing with wrapped broken sword hilt. 3 dark vampire silhouettes recoiling. This points directly toward the safe house, where Kai leads Ren to a partially collapsed subway station he knows from past hunts. The safe house begins as dry, guarded. The station smelled of rust and old rain. The conflict escalates as the lights flickered, died, pushing Kai toward inside. They find Zara barricading the entrance with debris. Then the